That also scared the crap out of me, yes. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to here. We gotta fix up these lungs. Do we know what kind of lungs these are, though? Over there. Oh, I can't put them on there? Oh. Not up there? Well, dang. Okay, I guess that's not what we're doing right now. What are you doing? We need something for these gears. Did I freeze them? No. Use a damage igniter? No. Okay. We're not doing anything here yet. He's pretty much parked. What's this? Oh, we looked through this already. Did we look through this log? We did. Yep. Okay.
Charlie, what the hell?
It's, a dive suit. Looks like. Cut in half.
Yeah, so is the person inside it. Where the hell are you?
Looks like a dive suit bay. Oh god, there's another body here. Gonna keep looking. Maybe there's a way out, or a way to help you.
Be careful.
Okay. Can't do anything here yet. The maps. Huh. Okay, so there's not a lot to do yet. We got the lungs out of this setup. We need a thing here. We already fixed the... Oh. Okay. Oh. Nice. Heated coil. Okay, so maybe we can use this on the shark to melt the tip out? Try that. Tyler and Michael, thanks for getting something off our store, guys.
Hope's favorite is alive?
Oh, good god.
Hope's favorite is alive.
Mouse, get away from that.
Explosive tipped harpoon. Oh god. Oh. Okay. Can we use that here? No. Can I break it?
Spear tip meets explosive harpoon. And we've got something for cutting and blowing stuff up. Two of my favorite pastimes.
Okay, we can't put that here. Combine this with an ignition source and it's party time. And a spear tip. Okay. Can we use this spear tip on this? Coolant. Okay. There we go.
You're operating within established parameters.
Okay. We got to calibrate the suit properly, but we haven't done that yet. We still got to repair these lungs. Okay, we can't cut the damaged part of the lung off. We can't use that as an igniter.
Old thruster was useless on the dive suit, but works just fine as an explosive timer.
Waste not, want not, Charlie.
Okay.
Guys, heads up. I'm about to blow this lock.
Loud noises.
Oh, yeah.
Loud noises! Oh my
What the hell
jeez,
was
what
that?
was that?
I didn't see. What happened?
It's like some kind of giant fucking insect.
Language, Mac.
It blew out of the escape pod. Ran right by me.
Would you prefer it stuck around?
Kane's rain.
You said they were alive.
Well, I thought they were.
Did that thing burst out of her?
Or feeding on her. Or...
Someone there. Someone actually there.
Using all added to active channels.
they were using this body suit radio. That's what I heard.
Someone there? Or more dreams in the haze.
Who is this? Are you part of the research team? Are you Kane?
Black. Dark. Can't see. Can't move. Explosions.
Are you hurt? Are you okay?
The haze. The pain.
He's rambling. We should try and find him.
Find him? What for? You remember the guy upstairs? All these other bodies? Who says he isn't the one running around doing it?
And if he isn't, he could help us. Maybe he knows a way out of here.
Haze in the dark. I am here. And nowhere.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna be much help.
Thank you, Suspicious. Thank you. Show me your kitties. I love that name. That's great. Really appreciate that. Thank you for your sub there. Yeah. Okay, we have a torch. It's empty. Huh. Can I break it? Nope. Okay. Been 5 years already? I've been down here for so long I've forgotten how the sun feels on my skin. My ocular implants are malfunctioning again. I really must stop procrastinating and get them checked out. Corporate offered to do a complete ocular transplant, but I refused. Being blind from birth has benefits. My visual memory isn't clouded by manipulation and interpretation. This isn't a disability, but a blessing in the land of the deceived. Dr. Kublis has further tuned my bionics to interfere with the deep sleepers so I can keep them under observation 24/7. An unseen bonus is that once I'm connected to their limbic system, I can access their emotions. I find catharsis in reliving their lives and seeing the world as they did when they walked free among the flock. I have loved before many years ago. She always saw the best in me, my Diana. Her name is Atlas Moon. That's a cool name. I keep telling myself not to obsess over the products, but I just can't help it. I'm particularly fond of the De Freitas family. Corporate acquired them 2 years ago. They were shuffled around a lot before coming here. One moment on a trip to Mars, another Shanghai to the bottom of the ocean. My favorite is product 6455A3. She has magnificent emotions, so passionate and raw. Her dreams are fascinating. Appreciating her emotional range doesn't make me less culpable for her desecration, but it does make the work more enjoyable. Okay. I'm pleased to report that the isolation in cell cultures using immunofluorescence-based analytical procedures and nucleic acid determination molecular approaches have proven successful in detecting and identifying a PS139 strain in the historical samples. It was Mule Poker Night, and I won big again. Perhaps they sense my loneliness. I really hope they're not letting me win. Dr. Moon, my report is attached for your perusal. The stasis pod of the 3 products I've requested for study have just arrived. I will begin my observations post-haste. I'm racked with guilt. Who knows where these products were headed when they were procured? Now they linger here in eternal sleep, poked and prodded in the name of scientific progress and profit. Their autonomy was disregarded, and their rights and their bodies were violated. The other employees in this lab are under the illusion of people volunteered. Their ignorance is appalling. They may know the truth and choose not to dwell on it. In the old days, we would have done the PS139 research off-world, but since the resurrection of the Father, who can stop us? Who would dare question the company and, by extension, the church? I overthink everything. Enough, Moon. Your guilt changes nothing. I knew she was special when I first connected with Project 645583's Lucid Dreams. I'm going to name her Diana. Deep sleepers are kept in stasis, so they remain fresh and compliant. We seldom wake them unless an experiment or treatment requires it. Products have never been allowed to leave, but maybe, just maybe, I have enough clout with corporate to change this policy. I'm sure PS139 is an ancient organism that remained dormant for a long time, owing to the cold temperatures and water pressure. Now in the warmth of the Mule Lab, we are resurrecting it. Fearfest and his team are proceeding with human testing after the Omega Base incident, even having observed P139's necrotic effects. The company sees dollar signs, while I see a dearth of humanity. I've made up my mind. Whatever response I get from Choka, I'm setting these people free. Report to your personal EV for immediate evacuation. Base lockdown in progress. Quarantines have been unexpectedly painful, but it provides a perfect cover to set Diana free. My personal EV is primed and ready for us. We'll be out of here in 5 minutes. Help the EV jammed when something is wrong with Diana. She has something growing inside of her. Cocaine. Oh. That sucks. And it was one of those creatures. Oh, man. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So I can't cut the damaged part off. Let me combine that stuff. Can we do anything else here? Nope. So whatever we do next has to be on this guy. These games are so good, dude. These games are actually awesome. Yeah. I've been loving it. One sec, chat. Okay, so we've got the security bay. Oh, pressure 999.565. Let's write that down. 999.565. Great. Okay. Great. Okay, I think we're done with the Shork. You do anything else with this terminal? I don't think so. Oh wait, what's this? Wallpaper. Let's do that one. That's nice. So again... Oh, maybe we can go somewhere else with this guy. Can we do anything else with these stasis pods? I don't think so. Maybe we can cut something out of one of them? No. No. Okay. This is a puzzle game? Yeah, it's an adventure game. It's like Monkey Island. Yep. Okay, I have no idea. Oh, biofix. Do biofix. And what is a lungectomy? I need
Hydration is required.
Oh, I will, thank you. I need a lungectomy. Oh. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah! Boom. Oh my god, what is this?
I do not like this, Charlie Mac. Everything is slimy. This is a dangerous place.
I know, sweetheart. But I need those lungs. If you can repair them. Can you try?
I am brave and strong.
Oh god. So it's not one of these. I feel like we gotta. Oh, what's this? Oh, what is it? Oh no! Are those?
You are in product storage, a restricted area.
Oh, dude. Okay. Something horrible is gonna happen? Oh, this whole game is horrible. Mm-hmm. Just jam that in there. No? Oh. I managed to smuggle Missy into my quarters. I'm glad I forked out a few extra rations for a handbag breed. I figured I can walk her at night between shifts and stuff her down my overalls if anyone gets close. Construction commences on the exterior framework of the new site entrance. Fibercrete fabrication will take about 2 months with the pre-built sections we have to work with. Missy has outgrown her carrying case. She is most definitely not a toy Pomeranian. Bizarre dreams and waking up in a cold sweat. Okay. Fabrication took slightly longer than expected due to an unidentified electrical interference. One of Brian Henderson's lesser-known monster. Oh, review of Zombie Shark. Nice. Okay. Mr. Bruno Corellia suffered a this is our guy. Mr. Bruno Corellia suffered a minor injury today when a series of pipes burst in the blister. The violent pressure changed in his suit resulted in a dual pneumothorax. Damage to his lungs is irreparable. A complete transplant has been scheduled and billed to his company account. Mandatory indentured debt obligations have been extended to 15 years. Missy was alone for 3 days until Milford rescued her. It's been 2 months since the accident and I still can't sleep. Oh, yeah. Finally made it through a few minutes. Oh, another movie. Okay. Lake isn't returning my calls, and neither is Lester. This is the second poker game they've missed. I yearn to have the waking dream again. It took some convincing, but Dr. Shaw finally prescribed me a fat man. You're supposed to take the drugs orally, but I've heard it can produce realistic hallucinations when taken as a suppository. Okay. We headed straight for the ventilation shaft when the screaming started, and who should we find but Bassengand? He was releasing some kind of vaporized agent into the ventilation system while cackling like a deranged demon. He came in with his fist balled up and beat me unconscious with the canister he was carrying. That was the last mistake he ever made. When I came to, I saw that Missy had torn his throat out of his neck. I must have inhaled a massive dose of whatever poison he was trying to circulate around the mule, because I passed out again. When I woke up a few days later, my loyal pooch had eaten what was left of Tidge. We're surviving on salvaged Jucca paste. We have enough for a few months, or at least until the air purifiers give up or reset. I have no idea what correct settings are, and Asagand damage the equipment. I feel wrong. All I hear is a rhythmic beat, and it's driving me crazy. Are the children singing again? Their voices echo against the walls of my cranium. We are reaching for heaven. We must ascend. Missy is at my side. Her friendship is all that matters. Oh, he must be the dude in here. Ugh. Jeez, man. Okay. Can we go out here? What do we do here? We can do something. Can't do that. Maybe we have to use the torch here. If I find some string, I'll turn this into a fishing pole. Okay.
Cohh, get the damn fish.
I will. Okay. Don't mind me just borrowing some of your spinal fluid. Thank you, Lynn, for getting a couple items off our store. Okay, that's cool.
Operating within established parameters.
Oh wait, we have to do this without doing this first. Oh, we have to do the pressure properly. I thought it was going to be a death scene. All right, 565.
Train systems. Biotechnological departments in environment suit. Systems.
Here we go.
Alert. Apparatus is operating within established parameters. Ready for deployment.
Okay. Here goes, something. Preparing to dive.
This is fine. Cozy fine. Well said, DX.
Are you outside?
Yes, it's... Mac... it's incredible. It's the bottom of the ocean.
I get that you're fascinated by it, but remember where you are. A place no human was ever meant to survive. Be careful.
So beautiful.
Maintenance pan.
Mac, this looks like the exterior of your escape pod room. And I found a terminal.
Would it get you in here?
No, but it might get you out. If I can equalize the pressure in there.
Hey.
Okay. I'd prefer not to have my brain blow out of my ear canals, though.
Noted. Hold on. It's behind a cage.
Hey.
Tricky. Loading these acetylene cartridges. Have to listen for the click.
Are we not going to talk about the severed hand? No? Okay. That's cool. Fine.
Cycling pressure injectors.
Mac? You're now a free man. Tell me I'm amazing.
You're amazing.
You didn't have to say that.
Okay. Over here. Take a look. Okay. Layrex says, I really enjoy when Cohh plays these games. Hey, Layrex, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I really enjoy when you watch me play these games. This relationship, this thing we got going on, this is working. This is working. Yeah. I feel like we could really go places with this. I do. New area. Layrex says, I got nervous for a second. have a sub, Layrex. Ah, you're good. Oh, hold on. There we go. You're feeling the pressure? Well, we are in the bottom of the ocean. Okay. Drunk Cohh is... I've had one... I'm not even, like, partially even tipsy. Come on, guys. Jeez. Calm down. No, normally I drink another 1 or 2 of these, but not tonight.
Good show.
Shay, thank you for the 5 bomb. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Seaweed.
So much life down here. At this depth.
Jellyfish. Hope's second favorite.
She loved how they bounced.
My Charlie. My Hope.
That's sad, man. Uh-oh. Hope was her daughter that it sounds like died jumping into the water trying to get the bear that we're playing. This guy. And she was way too young to jump in, and she jumped in. Train control terminal. Hey, Just Richard, good to see you, buddy.
Damn it. Terminal's locked. I can't access it.